Happy Sunday, everybody. This is an impromptu video about what to say to people that are vaccinated or going to get the vaccination. It is a follow-up from the video I made the other day talking about how I sent my mother and my sister-in-law an email about information about the dangers of the vaccination. I sent them a video of our own government official saying that 141 people were in hospital seriously ill and all of them had been vaccinated. And my sister-in-law responded saying, I'm getting the vaccination in 2 weeks. Her follow-up shot, she's already had the first and she's getting the... So in other words, what I said went straight over her head. So I thought, okay, how do we respond to people that either are vaccinated or deciding to get vaccinated? So I thought about this because we need to incorporate laws of attraction and grow what we do want and giving everyone free choice. So let me first of all go through how you would respond. It's just your, it's of course just some options. I'm not telling you what to say or do, but I like to often be prepared about what could I say that would be constructive. So you could go like this. So you could say to someone, so did you get the vaccination? And they go, yes. And you just say, good for you. And then you say, well, it's important that we have free choice over what goes into our body. And I hope it all works out for you. That is, first of all, not being opposed to what they're saying. Now, if they already know you don't want to be vaccinated, you're already scrambling their brain going, hang on a minute, you just said good for you. So that is how you can respond. Good for you. We got free choice. Hope that all works out. Then you can say, and this will really do an NLP on them, then you could say, cool, awesome. Now you never have to worry about wearing a mask. You never have to worry about getting COVID, and you can travel anywhere you like. Good for you. You scramble their brain because, well, in Australia, if you get vaccinated, you still wear a mask, you can't travel anywhere, and you have the fear of COVID. So then they go, it makes them have to answer in their head, what is the purpose of the vaccination? But then you say, good for you. All right? That's all you have to say, because no matter what you tell them, they've already been vaccinated. They don't want to hear they're going to die. They don't want to hear that. And you need to give them free choice. So that's what you say. Then they may turn around and say, and if they're really interested or connected enough, they might say, did you get the vax? And that's your opportunity to say, well, no way in hell. I've been researching this for a year, so no way. Okay, so that is how you could deal with someone who is vaccinated. And, they've got their reasons for doing it, but you've got to understand that many people, the whole planet is making decisions that aren't for your benefit or for the planet's benefit, but we've got to pull back the resistance and rise above that. So that's the first way to respond to that. Now, let's say if someone's not yet vaccinated, but they're thinking about being vaccinated, and you could say, are you getting vaccinated? And they'll say yes. And you could say, okay, so how committed are you? How committed? They might go 60%. And you go, okay, so why aren't you 100%? What's holding you back? Then they could go through, well, I'm not too sure or whatever. They can start, and you go, okay. And then you can go, well, I support you in whatever decision you want to make. And if you want me to send you any follow-up information on what research has been done by doctors, I'm happy to do that. All right? So now you are not alienating other people that are your family, that are your friends, but you also got to understand that they're at a certain level of consciousness. And let's say it got down to the media saying that's the unvaccinated people that are causing the spread and that we need to be dobbed in, they would they would probably dob you in, like back in the days of the burning of the witches. They would, because they believe in what they're doing, and now they're more controlled, having been vaccinated with more nanotechnology and graphene oxide and DNA, RNA, changes done in their body. So you've got to understand they will now be able to be very controlled. And then, so then you've got to understand. But you still have to let everyone have free choice. This is what spiritual evolution is. It's not a revolution, it's an evolution. Without the opposition, you don't reflect and say to yourself, I need to change. And then you could say to yourself, thank you for reminding me to invite and attract more like-minded people. I want those sort of people. And because you haven't placed negativity or opposition or being confrontational with someone that has an opposing view to you, you don't grow that. In fact, you will be nicely surprised when they feel they think, oh, you've just said good for you. It's just the only way to go forward, because when you've got people that are mad at you and you cause division, that energy will pull you down, and they're only little worker bees in the whole system. They're the ones that are supporting the system. It's the people at the top pulling the strings that are the worst of the worst. So you need to savor your energy and amplify it, as opposed to diminish it. And it gets diminished when there's people that are mad at you because you've gone and said, well, you're going to die, or this stuff is dangerous, and they've just been vaccinated, or you bombard them with negativity when they're deciding to get vaccinated. Now, I've said vaccination very many times in this video, so let's see how it goes out. But I just thought it's probably a good idea to just put out some possible responses that might help you, because we are never taught about relationships and how to respond. We're never taught about law of attraction, and I like law of attraction, and I don't want people being mad at me. And I've always said everyone's allowed to be how they want to be, and people that aren't that help me, I have to change myself. It's not about them, it's about us changing. So all right, so hopefully that will help you with some possible responses, and that gets you off the hook. And you've got to just let say good for you, because you want them to say good for you, because you're not vaccinated, and you really start to get clear on people's real thinking and whether they are very supportive of you if you support them. All right, I hope that was useful. Happy Sunday. Have an awesome day. And it's all unfolding, and stick together. We got this. Take care, and blessings for a great Sunday. Ciao.